Hi, Noah. So we are going to continue our journey through Junie B. Jones Has a Monster Under Her Bed with my friends, Robert the Sock Puppet and Callie the Sock Puppet. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Yeah, you can speak. You can speak. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hi. So do you guys remember what happened in chapter 1, 2, and 3?
Absolutely not.
You weren't here.
Oh.
How about you, Callie? It's in the title.
Oh.
Junie B. Jones is afraid of.
Monsters under her bed.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
And so far, what grown-up has she talked to about this?
You.
No, it was her grandma.
Ah.
That's right. Grandma Helen Keller.
Mm-hmm.
Helen Keller. No. Not Helen Keller. Miller. Grandma Miller. All right.
Ah.
And now we are going to read chapter 4 of Junie B. Jones Has a Monster Under Her Bed. It's called Spooky and Scary. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty soon, Mother came home from work. I zoomed to her speedy quick and handed her the broom. Mother, Mother, come on, let's go. Let's go get the monster, I hollered. And Mother turned her head real slow, and she looked at Grandma Miller. Grandma sucked in her cheeks. A monster, she said, kind of quiet, under the bed. We've been waiting for you to come home so you can bash its head in. I tugged on her sweater. Plus tell her about the drool, Grandma, I said. But Grandma Miller headed to the door, and she said the words, I'm out of here. I pulled on Mother's arm. Come on, Mother. The monster's really real. Because Polly Allen Puffer told me everybody has a monster under the bed.
Really?
Plus, that Grace said it can turn invisible. And so that's how come we never saw that guy before. Mother sat down at the kitchen table, and she lifted me onto her lap. And then she said the Polly Allen Puffer was just trying to scare me.
Oh, thank goodness.
Plus, that Grace didn't know what she was talking about. There is no monster under your bed, Junie B. I promise you. Monsters are not real. Yes, they are. They are too real, because Polly Allen Puffer's brother even said so. And he is in 7th grade.
We should trust him.
He said monsters crawl on your bed, and they fit your head in their mouth. And so that is where the drool comes from, because I am not even a baby.
Yuck.
Just then I heard the front door open. It was my daddy. He was home from work too. Daddy, there's a monster under my bed. Only you said monsters aren't real, but they really, really are. And I pulled on his arm. Come on, Daddy. Let's get him.
Get him.
Daddy looked at Mother a real long time. And they went to the hall and did whispering. And pretty soon, Daddy came back to me. And he said that we would look for the monster after dinner. But first, we would cook some hamburgers on the grill.
Cool. See you later.
Come back here.
Oh.
Oh boy, I said, oh boy, because hamburgers are my most favorite thing in the whole wide world. Plus, also, I like paschetti and meatballs.
That does sound good.
After that, me and Daddy went outside. He got a flipper for the hamburgers. And he gave me a flipper too, because I am old enough, that's why. And I runned all over with that thing. And I flipped a rock and a flower and a dirt ball. Plus, also, I flipped a dead lizard I found in the driveway. And then Mother took my flipper away. Because I am not old enough, that's why. Look at her with her flipper.
You can just.
Flipping the lizard.
Flipping the dead lizard.
I can't see. Oh.
Here, look at, I'll show you.
Okay.
After dinner, I took my bath. And then Mother and Daddy read me a story. And they hugged me goodnight. See you in the morning,
Hard to hug
said
without arms.
Mother. See you in the morning, said Daddy. And I sat up in my bed.
Huh?
Yeah, only I can't even sleep in here because you guys didn't bash that monster yet. And Daddy rubbed his tired eyes. There's no monster, Junie B. There is nothing to be afraid of, he said. Then he kissed me. And he went out of my room, and Mother went with him. I got out of bed and followed those two. And they turned around and spotted me. Hello, how are you today? I said, very pleasant. I'm going to go sit in the kitchen and not bother anyone. Plus, also, I might watch Eyewitness News at 10. And Mother carried me back to bed. And I followed her out again. Want to bake a lemon pie? A lemon pie would be fun, don't you think?
Oh, I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And this time, Mother marched me back to my room real fast.
How rude.
Do not get up again, Junie B, she said. Enough is enough. And I waited for her feet to walk away. And then I tippy-toed to my brother's crib. And I climbed in. And it was very crowded in there. Shh. That's how come I had to get out and put baby Ollie on the floor. And then I climbed in his crib again. And I pulled up the blanket all warm and cozy. Only too bad for me, 'cause just then that crybaby baby started to scream. And Daddy runned into the room, speedy quick. And he turned on the light, and he saw me. I did a gulp.
Uh-oh.
Hello, how are you today? I said, kind of nervous. I am all warm and cozy. And Daddy quick swished me out of there. And then he put baby Ollie back in the crib, and he took me to my bed again. Okay, this is it, he grouched. This is the last time I want to have to come in here. Do you understand, Missy? Do not get out of this bed one more time. And I started to cry a teeny bit. Yeah, only what about the monster, I said. 'Cause he is still under my bed, I think.
Underwear?
You said underwear.
Shh, children. Daddy throwed his hands in the air.
Wait,
And
how do
then
you
he
do that?
turned on my lights. And he looked for the monster all over the place. Here he is, looking for the monster. Do you see Junie B?
I don't see the monster.
I don't see the monster either. You're blocking it. First he looked under my bed. Then he looked in my closet, and in my drawers, and in my trash can. Plus also he looked in my crayon box. No monster, Junie B, he said. No monster anywhere. You're going to have to believe me. Monsters are not real. He sat down on my bed. I'm going to go now, he said. I'm going to leave your door open, and I'm going to leave the hall light on. But that is it, okay? You have to trust me, Junie B. There is no monster under your bed.
I trust you.
Good. I trust you. Do you think Junie B trusts him?
Probably not.
I hold it on his shirt. Yeah, only tuck in the sheets, okay? Tuck them in real tight, or else my feet might hang over the side, and piggy toes look a lot like wiener sausages.
True point.
And Daddy tucked in my sheets. There. Now good night. Yeah, only get my teddy, okay, Daddy? Plus, also get my Raggedy Ann named Ruth, and my Raggedy Ann named Larry. Oh, Raggedy Andy named Larry, excuse me. And get my stuffed elephant named Philip Johnny Bob. And Dad got all those guys for me, and he tucked them in my bed. There, that's it. Now good night, he said. And he walked right out of my room, and he kept on going down the hall. And I looked all around in the dark. It was spooky and scary. Philip Johnny Bob wants a drink of water, I shouted out real loud. And I waited and waited. Yeah, only he really needs one on account of having a problem with his trunk. But Daddy didn't come. Raggedy Ruth needs a Kleenex, I yelled next. And after that, my voice got quieter. Raggedy Larry wants a cookie, I said. But still, Daddy didn't come.
Did the monster get him?
I never considered that possibility.
I'm afraid it's too late for him.
That was the end of chapter 4.
What? You can't leave us like that. What happened to the dad?
The next one is chapter 5. This is a scary book.
This is so intense.
We'll probably have a happy ending, but we don't know how.
I should hope so. It seems so bleak.
Let's do some questions.
What kind of questions?
So
didn't
we
say.
we read chapter 4. Do you remember what she was doing outside with her dad before bedtime?
Flipping a lizard.
I remember there being food.
There was food.
Was food?
There was a lizard. They were doing something.
They're flipping a lizard.
They were flipping a
They
lizard.
were grilling a lizard.
What do you call that thing you flip hamburgers with on the grill?
Flipper.
That's what she was calling it. Do you guys know what else you could call it?
Spatula.
Roofing tile.
A spatula. And when Junie B. Jones, at the end of the chapter, was Junie B. Jones happy or
She was
sad?
kind of scared.
Utterly terrified.
She spends a lot of time being scared in this book.
Yes, she does.
It's
So
just
we
much
will
stress.
hurry up and get to the next chapter so we can figure out how to get Junie B. happy again.
I agree. Let's go.
Goodbye.
Bye.